My bad, y'all. Just trying to wash the bad taste out of my mouth from WrestleMania 41. But that was the past. Now we must move on. Raw on Netflix, the Raw after WrestleMania. I'm getting a lot of people asking me, yo, what you feel about the show? What you gotta say? Some people saying they hate it, some people saying they love it. What you feel, Bobby Monsoon? And it kind of gives me the feeling of when I was in school and I used to get D's and F's on my tests and on my quizzes. And it's like, damn, my grade point average is low, but then I pop up with a C on the test. Surprisingly, it's like, my grade point average is still low. We still got a lot of work to do, but a C is something I could build off of. And that's how I feel about this Raw after WrestleMania. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I give it a solid C if it was a grade. Let's just address the elephant in the room before anything. What is the heat backstage with Triple H and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? I was just on Rock Instagram page and I'm trying to figure out some type of mention of WrestleMania 41. Remember last year, I'm going to play it, man, where Rock was put everybody over from WrestleMania 40. He put Roman, Seth, he put, who else was in there? Cody over. He put the whole show, the whole staff, everybody over when he was working out in his workroom. I'm going to show you right now.
Let me say thank you so much for all the incredible support going into WrestleMania, the build-up to WrestleMania. I wanted to help create the biggest WrestleMania of all time, the biggest build-up of all time, make wrestling cool again.
See, y'all see, man, he went above and beyond WrestleMania 40. Now, this year, you look on his page, he's promoting a book. He's promoting some t-shirt line with Drew McIntyre. He promotes some Walmart thing, Papa Tui or whatever that is. He's promoting everything but WrestleMania 41, WWE, TKO, Raw, or anything. He has completely wiped his hands clean, at least this year, of anything. The Rock said John Cena clear as day. He set him up to get the title at WrestleMania 41, but he doesn't even acknowledge John Cena either. Speaking of John Cena, that's a good segue to go right into how Raw kicked off. John Cena cut a promo. I thought this was going to be just like any other promo where he tries to crap on the fans, but I like this Las Vegas crowd, especially for Raw, because they straight flipped it on Cena. We're not booing you, bro. We're going to cheer you, and we're going to make you look stupid when you say, yo, y'all don't even say you're sorry, and the crowd says, we are sorry. John Cena, he swear he's slick. He's trying to flip it. You hear him? They're saying we aren't sorry. No. We have ears, John Cena. They said, we are sorry. They were trolling you. You didn't know what to do about it. As far as Randy Orton versus John Cena at Backlash, I think that's good booking. I like that. One more time, Randy Orton versus John Cena. Who should go over? I don't care either way. I ain't gonna lie. John Cena almost 50. He's on his way out the door. He got the title, whatever. Randy Orton, come on. Like, Randy Orton, the certified legend, but man, just for me, I just want to see new stars get pushed. I love Randy, bro. John Cena, cool, but man, like, I want to see new stars get pushed. I want to see new stars get focused. I want to see new storylines get developed. Triple H goes around and says it's the Paul Levesque era or whatever he's talking about. But Triple H, you're still hanging on a lot of Vince McMahon creations. John Cena versus Randy Orton, the historic rivalry, is a Vince McMahon creation. Paul Levesque, let's try to work on some of our own creations. How about it? Now, besides John Cena wearing some Travis Scott sneakers, there was no mention of Travis Scott. Not even, he helped you win the title. You don't even mention the dude. You don't bring him out. You don't say shout out to Travis or nothing. I guess wearing the sneakers enough. But that's not even the point I'm trying to point here. The point I'm trying to point is this. WWE Shop just dropped a new drop. You know what it is? A Travis Scott Cactus Jack belt for $1,200. I don't think WWE has took a look at the economy. I don't think WWE thinks we're in 2025. They might think we're still in 2020 where people still getting them checks and we get stimulus checks and all of that. I don't know anybody who has $1,200 for a Cactus Jack belt when he's fresh off of the worst WrestleMania ever. You can't pull off the worst WrestleMania ever, then turn around and try to sell a WWE belt for $1,200. Now, of course, Travis Scott, he's a talent. I don't think he's making the business decisions like that. We all know it's TKO, WWE, and the money-hungry higher-ups of this company. What? It's like WWE is incapable of reading the room. They're illiterate. You can't read the room? We are livid of WrestleMania 41 Night 2 ending. What makes you think that any one of us is buying a belt for $1,200? Next, let's talk about the booking of Gunther. We're talking about one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Intercontinental Champion ever. He loses to Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 40. He goes for the World Heavyweight Championship. He has a mediocre championship run. He fights Jey Uso. He taps out to Jey Uso in less than 5 seconds. Who is he feuding with next? Rusev or Cena or Randy? No. Gunther is feuding with Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Like, come on, bro. Come on. I just feel like Gunther needs more respect on his name. This dude is a bona fide star. All the people you got backstage, and you can't find anyone for him to feud with but Cole and Pat McAfee. It's like, I don't understand that booking logically, but if I'm going in fantasy world, it was a good visual, you know what I mean? Him, like, basically about to choke out Michael Cole, then him choking out Pat McAfee, then you got Pat McAfee face all red, he sold it great. Then you got Michael Cole, he's overselling it. Pat McAfee sold it great. Michael Cole is saying, I think my nose broke. He didn't even touch your nose.
I think you broke my nose. It might have broken your damn nose.
He didn't touch your nose. Your nose isn't bleeding. You're not bruised. You're okay, Michael Cole. If he broke your nose, we know you're pussy. You would have been crying backstage or something. Stop overselling. We see why Vince McMahon was always in your ear, Michael Cole. You sound stupid sometimes. And another funny thing about this Gunther situation, you got Corey Graves. He sends a tweet out laughing, and it's like, you gotta love Corey Graves, man. He like trolling. And man, a lot of us gotta feel like Corey Graves. I know we do. Whether you got a job or whether you're in school, no matter what, you work so hard to get put in a position. And we just fresh off of WrestleMania weekend, and Corey Graves don't touch a commentary table that's not NXT. That makes no logical sense. Corey Graves can't touch nothing that's not NXT. He can't get a match on night 1 or night 2. He can't be on Raw on Netflix. Y'all brought Joe Tessitore in there before Corey Graves. It's obviously some type of heat, some type of animosity with Corey Graves and the higher-ups, and it's just unfortunate because Corey Graves is like one of the best commentators we have. And Pat McAfee, he do his thing too, but man, it gotta be some jealousy or envious there or something, you know what I mean? And nothing wrong with that. We're all human. If I sat there and bust my ass at a job and I see some dude come in and just get all the opportunities, I can see if he got more than me, that's cool. But every single opportunity is going to Pat McAfee, and they're giving me nothing but their ass to kiss after I dedicate over 10 years. If I was Corey Graves, I'd be pissed off too, bros. Then the last segment of the night, I was about to snap. Y'all was going to get another rant because I thought WWE was about to have Paul Heyman come out, say a few words, Seth Rollins beat up Punk, and they go off the air because the credits came on. But that's not what happened. You got the whole thing of Braun Breaker joining Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins. I like that. I like that a lot. It makes sense why Braun Breaker drops the title now. It makes sense. It makes sense for Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman to have some muscle behind them. Nobody's really scared of Seth Rollins. He's a great wrestler, but he poses no threat. You wore yellow. You look like a banana tonight. No one's scared of you. No one poses you as a threat. No one thinks you're a threat. None of that. But when Brian Breaker come around, somebody's going to get hurt. So I like that they got like an enforcer, a real enforcer, to come out and really start flipping shit up and down, man. I like Brian Breaker. I like what Brian Breaker's doing, and I'm really interested in seeing how this progress. Like, are we gonna get CM Punk and Roman Reigns teaming up now? Is this going to be a fatal four-way? Is this going to be a tag match? What is this going to be? Now, I'm not super excited over it, but man, it's not WrestleMania 41, so anything that's like not that bad, I'm for it. At this point, my expectations are so low for WWE. I just need anything but Travis Scott. At this point, that's all I'm asking for. Give me anything but Travis Scott affecting big matches, and we're just going to start from there. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this episode of Raw. Let's chop it up, man. What's up with The Rock and Triple H? Is it real heat backstage? Why The Rock isn't even mentioned in WrestleMania 41, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't mention it either. Also, let me know what y'all think about this episode, Raw after WrestleMania. I told y'all I'd give it a solid C. It's nothing too bad to make me want to freaking go crazy, or it's nothing that too good where I'm just putting the show over. It was a solid C. Anything but Travis Scott at this point I could work with. You know, my expectations for WWE, like I said, is all the way to the ground. It's so low. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just slow walking with Triple H creatively. We're gonna see what they do on SmackDown. I'll catch y'all in the middle of the week sometime. I'm gonna come up with some updates. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.